on YouTube. When you have a chance, like, comment, subscribe, follow our Instagram, share our reels. Guys, episode 17. We are not going to stop.
Can't stop, won't stop, baby.
We keep going. We're consistent. We're goal-oriented. You know what I mean? Episode 16 was a vibe.
Fun as hell, bro.
Was a vibe.
The fact that we did that game and everyone chipped in, and we saw a lot of good things, man, that we definitely took for the long run too. And I'm excited to take the positive, take the negative, and put it together and keep building this, man.
It was dope because we had a makeshift game, and
it was a little controversial.
It was.
Some people got in trouble, some people didn't. You know?
It was dope because the feedback we got from people telling me, oh, you guys should do more games, you guys should do more stuff related to that. So we're definitely gonna get on that for you guys. Yeah,
bro. It was a vibe. We're gonna do more games like that, and we're gonna do more of that type of scenario. Just so we can, especially when we're doing things by ourselves, just us three with no guests, and people want to really get to know who we are.
Yeah.
It's dope.
Get the Power fan more involved.
Bro, I'm excited for today's episode. Today's episode, we got Jarrell Mejia coming in, man, and this guy has so much to offer of knowledge, of experience, of really showing to people that doesn't matter where you come from, you can make it happen. If you really want to, if you have a goal, you can make it happen, not just for you, but for a lot of people too, man.
Bro, in the couple of minutes he was here with us, he was already helping us out with a bunch of stuff, just dropping some quick tips real quick.
Yeah, it shows that he's here to help.
Facts.
It shows that he's here to spread the knowledge that he gained. It's dope. We vibed right now. You can tell that he's here for a reason. Facts. On Suzuki Zeke's episode, everything happens for a reason, and this is definitely a meant to be thing. And he specializes in one of the most important things in America, which is your credit. Guys, take out your notes.
Take out your notebooks.
Take out your notebooks. I want to see W's in the chat.
Yo, we already have a bunch of people watching, and everyone going CEO Academy in the building. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Super hyped and excited to see this crowd here. Everyone, thank you so much for sharing, and subscribing as always. And all the supporters that are coming through Jarrell Mejia. Guys, we're super thankful for you guys logging on here tonight. Again, subscribe, like, and share. We got great content dropping every week. So we're always trying to bring your boys coming out here, Jarrell Mejia, trying to bring some great information. We're going to keep bringing people like that. So I definitely want Jarrell to see your crowd also subscribing to us and staying in touch so we can all grow it together as a community, man.
Yeah,
make that network big.
Yeah, and this is the whole purpose, like we said on episode 1, man. We're going to bring guests here, not only to help our crowd, not only to help our fan base as well, but to help each other.
Facts.
And it's definitely what we ask for is definitely what the same way that the chat is taking notes, we're taking mental notes here as well, man. It's gonna be dope. So enough talk, but before we go to the highlight, I want to give a big shout out to Vision Agency, because without him we wouldn't have all this, man. Without him we wouldn't have the quality, the production, man, the management too, because I know he helps a lot on that, and especially taking time from his day because he's a busy man as well. And big shout out to Jay Briggs in the house, man. Jay Briggs in the house on the sound system. He came here, he always helping us out. What are you doing, bro?
You good, bro?
What are you doing, bro? Jesus. All right, guys. Episode 17. This shit's going to be fire. JP, take it out.
Let's go. Jarrell Mejia.
Jarrell in the house.
Let's go,
baby.
Went from Texas to back to his house, back to his home in New Hampshire, and now he's here, man, showing us hella love, guys. He drove out here literally just to show us love and let us know what's up. What's up, Mejia?
Yeah.
He's like situated.
He's getting comfortable. He's getting comfortable.
Mi casa es su casa.
Get comfortable. You know, it's gonna be a good episode. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 Brazilians.
Put the mic close.
We got 6 Brazilians and a Dominican doing a podcast. So I'm super excited, guys, and thank you guys. You know, first of all, for having me on this podcast. And what do you guys? Where should I put this?
Nah, you're good. You can put it right near like this, just like mine, like this, my brother.
Just speak straight into it. Yeah.
All right, bet.
Man, thank you. Yo, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedule to come in and also show the respect you do for us, man. And thank you for dropping some knowledge. You know, we really appreciate it. We know that not a lot of people have the courage to come on and drop some ideas, drop some knowledge because they're a little bit, you know, scared of the crowd. You know,
for sure.
But, you know, so I know this is like a little bit out of field. But this is where we adapt. You know, we adapt when things get a little bit
intense
and uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know,
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So thank you so much, man. So tell the people, you know, a little background of you.
Real quick, before the background, I want to say thank you guys for inviting me to come on this podcast. And, you know, at the end of the day, I've been invited to 50-plus podcasts. I've been so busy traveling on the road, building systems, building communities, that I didn't, you know, say yes at the time to the podcast. And something told me that this was the right podcast to go to. Shout out, High End Power. Shout out.
That's love, baby.
Hell yeah.
And not only that, I love seeing, like, startups. I love seeing people grinding together. You guys have been doing this, you know, about 4 months.
Yep.
And I was telling them, document the process, document every single day. Document whether it's one person that listens to you guys or it's 100 people. The energy should be the same no matter what. But back to your question, I'm ready to go. Let's get it.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, man. You were excited for this. We were excited for this, man.
Came in with the good energy.
With the hella good energy, with a little bit of tequila. You know, we're feeling nice. We're feeling good.
I called Jarrell and I go, Jarrell, what are we drinking tonight, man? What's the vibe? He goes, tequila. I was like, I see what's going on. Well, bro, tell us, who is Jarrell Mejia, man?
Wow. Where do we start? Shout out CO Academy, by the way. Shout out CO Academy.
Let them know.
They're here and they're going to laugh because they've heard my story hundreds of times.
Yeah. Bro, let's give a shout out to some people that are already in the chat here before you even start. Basically, we got a good crowd here already, man.
Yo, did they put the W's in the chat?
We see the W's. See, let's go, everyone. CO Academy in the building. CO Academy is live, excited. We got Rachel. Sorry if I butcher your name. Rachel Cosme. We got Lo Miller. We got Wealthy Cam. We got Jay Randolph in the house. We got Luke Waldron in the house. We got Tony Stacking Chips. I like that one. Tony Stacking Chips. All right, bro. Hell yeah. Always.
Shout out the Academy, bro. Hell yeah.
A daily prayer for your spiritual journey. Shout out CO Academy. Let's go. Guys,
let's get it.
Everyone said it, everyone thanked it already, and I want to just put a little bit more of a thankful and being grateful moment here real quick. Jarrell, thank you, man, for being here. Eric, Andre, all of us, man, putting in the work to get to where we are. And like you said, man, we've been putting in the work. We've been really grinding at this, consistent every week. And having you here, Jarrell, shows that, again, the hard work's paying off. Having open-minded people who are on the right path, bringing them in here and sharing this table with us and sharing this conversation is the whole point of this. And you literally sum it all up, and we're super excited to hear your story, man. Let's get into it.
Let's get right into it.
So, who is he? Who is Jarrell Mejia? What does he do?
So where you come from, bro?
Who's the CEO of CO Academy?
Okay, so, you know, I live in New Hampshire now. I was born in New York. 10 people, 1 apartment, and that's where, you know, that's what the definition of starting from the bottom, you know, literally starting from the bottom. Moved to New Hampshire in third grade, you know, living conditions, whatever the case may be. My mom moved us to New Hampshire, and it's a little bit different than New York. But I told myself, you know, if I stayed in New York, I'd probably be dead or in jail. So I'm glad, you know, grateful I'm here. It's been a journey. It's been fun. You know, it's been different. I went to middle school here.
When you say here, what do you mean here?
I went to Dover Middle School, Dover High School.
Okay.
I went to UNH, got my associate's degree.
Oh, sure.
What'd you major in?
Business management.
Okay.
I always knew, though, one thing.
You're in that path always.
I always knew one thing when I went to college. Just a little gem. I'd probably write this down. When I was 17, I went to college, and I knew that a lot of people just go to college to go to college. I went to college with the intention to network and intention to meet new people. And I knew I didn't want to go for 4 years to get a piece of paper. So, you know, good to go?
Oh, we're good. Yeah.
So I went to college, got my associate's degree, and I knew that I wanted to own a business, but I didn't know how and I didn't know what. So started working at Verizon Wireless Corporate, selling cell phones back in 2014.
Oh, shit.
When there was lines out the door. If you know, you know, but retail was lit.
Yeah.
6 years ago. So long story short, I was always a top performer. I was always, you know, killing it in business. And I'll share a quick story about my first corporate job. I was 19 years old. I remember a broken iPhone 4. You know, didn't know anybody. So I was overwhelmed. People were in there married, kids, all this stuff. And I'm just 19, like, oh, I gotta work now. And I remember, you know, I got a survey, and it was a promoter. It was a 10 out of 10. And my boss was like, yo, I told him I want to go live. I feel like I can do this. And he was like, you got a promoter, so if you feel confident, you can go live, hit the sales floor. And a lot of people in the company at the time were like, you're not going to hit quota. You're brand new. You know, you're going to take food from our plate. And it made perfect sense. But, you know, I had that confidence that I could make it happen and get the results and keep up with the people that have been there for 5 years.
It was a vision that nobody saw but you.
100%. I believed in myself. Didn't really know what I was doing. All I knew was that we had inventory, we had phones, and I had an iPad in my hands, and I had Wi-Fi.
They threw you out in the ocean, and you found out how to swim, bro. That's it.
So I remember going live my first month. It was January 10th, 2015, and you know, I remember looking at the smartboard. I was last in the store. Obviously, I'm brand new, and you guys know it's 30 days in a month. You know, it's 30 sales days. By the end of month 1, I was number 1 in the store.
Damn.
And somebody came up to me and said, you know, we won't name drop, but I still remember this to this day. Somebody came up to me and said, that was beginner's luck. You'll never do that again. And that drove me to do it again.
So they just kept doubting you, bro.
Yep, 100%. So month 1, you know, I was number 1. Month 2, number 1. Month 3, number 1. Month 4, number 1. Month 5, number 1. By month 6, somebody said to me, how did you do this? So I learned that a lot of people have ego, which stops them from growing, and a lot of people have ego, which stops them from asking questions. So that's what I learned in corporate. I then went and worked at Bank of America. Bank of America is a little more strict. It's not like retail. You're not working Black Friday. You're not working long hours. But, you know, I learned how to build relationships. I learned how to be more professional, and I learned how to, you know, work with people that have money, high-end clients.
Were you working on like business accounts there, or were you still? What were you doing at Bank of America?
Relationship manager.
And that's different from